School, soon to be renamed the Billiard Learning Center. Today we're going to talk about a very obscure shot that not many amateur or low-level players know how to use, called a gyroscopic precession shot. This shot I did a video on not too long ago on how to cheat a dead scratch in the side pocket. It's actually a low inside English shot that turns over or precesses into a high inside English shot. Let's just go to the table and I'll show you some examples using an elephant training ball. This is a set of elephant training balls. For today's purpose, I'm going to use this one with a single black stripe and the target on it. These were produced by the late great master PBI instructor Tom Simpson. I met Tom when I was helping Randy teach his instructor upgrade class to master years ago in Dallas. Ever since then, I've been a fan of these training balls. You can obviously see the dark stripe around this ball, but it also has a target circle, and that circle I like to use to teach my students how far outside you can go with spin. In this case, we're going to kind of ignore that circle and only use this black stripe around the ball to show what happens when the ball changes axis. What I'm going to do is going to set this up for one spin. I'm going to hit it low, and as it moves, it's going to rotate to another spin. What happens is, as it slides, it turns over, and then when it starts rolling, it has the opposite spin that you expected to put on the ball. Right now, all I'm going to do is shoot a few shots straight down the table to no pocket, to no other ball, with this training ball. What I'm going to do is use low right English about 5 o'clock. Now watch what the ball does when it starts to turn over and roll. You can still see that the ball turned over, and when it started to roll, it had the opposite English on it. Now, if I wanted to accomplish that English with high, here's what's going to happen. See how it loses and it starts to straighten up more as it starts to slow down? So how do we use that shot in a game situation? Well, if you have this shot and you've got to get to the bottom rail from the 1 to the 2 ball for your next shot, if you try to do that with high English, then you can, but see how short I came and I got hooked. Alright, now let's move these balls all in closer. As a matter of fact, let's take this ball and put it down here. Now, if I try to get there with high English, it'll never happen. I might be able to if I blow those balls out of the way, but that's not something that I really want to do. Okay, if I had come on down harder, I would have hit the 11 and the shot would have come out worse than it was. Okay, now we've moved the 11 ball down to the end of the line to make this even tougher to get around, and we're going to use low inside to get around these balls. See how much more crisp and much more steep an angle the ball came off the rail than it did with high? Okay, let's try another scenario. From here, I'd like to get on, from the camera's point of view, the right side of the 12 ball. So let's try to do that with high inside, soft. Really hard to hold that line with high inside. Okay, we've set up the same shot, 11 to camera right of the 12, but this time we're going to shoot it with low inside. And I easily get on camera right of the 12 ball. So aside from avoiding the side pocket scratch, there are dozens of uses on the table in a game for that gyroscopic precession shot. Practice it, use it, and bring your game to the next level.